What is up, everybody? It's Quick Draw here. Decided to do a video. Haven't been doing videos lately. I've been, some of you might know I've been in a band for the last 2 years, so I really wasn't making videos for toys and collections and stuff like that. But, yeah. I'm still collecting Funko Pops a little bit. I'm very choosy on the Funko Pops, but I still get some. I still got a lot of them up around the room. But I started getting into toys that I played with as a child and started collecting them, like the Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles and stuff. And just so happened this past weekend there was a toy show over down in Woodbury. It was in a evergreen antique shop. It's kind of like a peddler's mall or something like that, where there are a bunch of people rent a booth and they sell whatever stuff, like antiques, cards, toys. But in the back room they had a toy show, and I didn't get a lot of footage because it was really packed in there, and it's kind of hard to maneuver around people holding your camera and also at the same time checking stuff out to purchase. But you can roll the footage now of some of the stuff I got, or some of the stuff that's in the video, and then right after I'll show you my pickups.
Okay, right here I'm looking in a bin of My Little Ponies because my good friend from up north, Canada, is Funko Illuminati. He loves his My Little Ponies. If you have any, send it right to him. In this bin, there's random stuff, some Ghostbusters, I think there's some Jurassic Park. I even spotted a Dick Tracy figure. This was a bin full of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You see, you got a complete Baxter Stockman. Looking at that, I think there's a Krang with his chair, or a Metalhead. I've just picked him up. I'm just missing his Robo Chucks and the little satellite. This booth here looked like it had some Strawberry Shortcake stuff and Masters in the Universe figures. Pretty cool. This booth here had a bunch of random stuff, like some carded aliens, like loose X-Men figures. Looks like there was a Batman figure down there too. Really cool stuff, some Transformers, Robotech, I think that is over there. And then G.I. Joe vehicles, pretty nice. Here I was looking at these Star Wars lightsabers with a watch. They got the Darth Maul one, they got Anakin, and I think there's C-3PO at the bottom. This booth here had a lot of carded figures. You see there's a Toxic Avenger. I heard a new movie coming out. This also has some comics in there. I'm not really looking for any comics. And over here we got a signed Funko Pop of Raphael, signed by Kevin Eastman. Pretty nice. Vince will love that. There's some more carded X-Men stuff. Pretty nice. I've been eyeing up these pocket comics. They're like a little play set. There's one that has Gambit and Mr. Sinister. Here's looks like a X-Men card game in the back there. Here was a bin full of Raphael Ninja Turtle figures. I think that's like a Special Forces Raph, and then there was one where he's like a fur trapper, I guess. Pretty nice. Then they had some Funko Pops. Weren't really interested in there. I did get a shot of this Dragon Ball Great Ape Vegeta. It looked for $50. This booth here had a lot of stuff, looked like old McDonald's toys from Men in Black. It also had a lot of carded figures, with some Micro Machines. I have no idea what those were. And there's an original pizza thrower for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got an X-Men robot fighter with Storm. That's pretty cool. Some Batman figures, Catwoman, the Joker. cool. I had no idea what that was. And over here we had some Hercules figures. Terminator Salvation. In the back it was a Total Justice Batman figure. Look, we got some Teen Titan figures. Heavy Metal 2000. Lots of carded stuff. Some Lady Death stuff in the back there. Pretty cool. Up here I'm not too sure, but I think that's a Yoda Dagobah playset. Now this is something I had as a kid. The Jurassic Park playset. I remember having the little building and all the fencing around. I had a lot of it. Found some kind of Ghostbuster driving game. It's pretty roach, so I passed on it. I think it's from like around the late 80s. Here's just a bunch of randomness. You got some looks like lunch boxes. There's a Frankenstein figure, lunch boxes, and maybe a figure holder. You can spot Wally there. There's some Voltron stuff. Here's a bunch more G.I. Joe vehicles. I had a lot of this when I was a child. I just don't know if I want to get back into it because there's so much of it. Over here we got some plushies. Look at a little viewfinder thing with Michelangelo and his turtle stuff. We got some wrestling figures, some plates. Looks like a Batman helicopter. Pretty nice. Pretty cool stuff. Here I'm just looking around. Lots of random stuff, more Funko Pops. It looks like Transformers. I'm just waiting for my turn to look at all the Power Ranger stuff some gentleman's already looking at. Down in this bin, I think they had a lot of Halo figures from the video game, the Xbox game. I like Master Chief. He's a pretty cool character. Over here, they looks like they got some Transformers, and they got video games for $1 each. I'll just sort it through and see if there's any video game that tickled my fancy, but I guess not. As I moved over here, I noticed they had the Pink Ranger with her Thunder bike. Pretty nice. Some more Funko Pops.
Alright, welcome back. Somewhere down the video you might have seen me digging through a little bin of Ninja Turtles, and I picked up a certain one and I ended up getting them, and that is the Baxter Stockman. It was 100% complete. Camera. This is a weird variant. I don't know if it came like this or he was piecing stuff together, but it's a variant where the fly swatter is brown and the thing that goes around it is green. So that's weird, but yeah, I got a Baxter Stockman, and he had $15 on this one. So I was looking around to purchase something else, and he had a what is 1980 little Star Wars Dengar, the 3 3/4 inch. He wasn't complete. It didn't come with his weapon, but it was $5, so I figured I'll give him 20 bucks and we call it a day, so I don't have to get changed. But he ended up just charging me $15 for both of these, so that was a pretty good deal. Next up, there was another bin that had Ninja Turtle figures in there for only $5 a piece, and I ended up finding a skateboarding Mikey, and this is the original one from, I think, 1991, maybe 1990, 1991, I forget. I do have one of him, but it's the variant that came out in 2015, I think, where the M is not painted orange. It's actually painted the same color as his shirt. As you can see right here, this is a 2015, I believe. I don't know, correct me or not. And this is the original. See how the M's are different? I was hoping I can find the skates so I can have one on the skateboard and one on the skates. But for $5, pretty cool grab. Next, I seen something that I had as a child that goes in the realm of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And so I grabbed a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher. Now this one is kind of broken. You can hear something rattling in there, but these are fixable. You can actually fix them. There's somebody on eBay that sells some plastic thing that you can replace inside here to make it spring open, because they don't spring open when you push the button, but it does open. So the spring might have came undone. And it's also got lights and sound, so I gotta get into the battery pack and see if the batteries can be replaced and everything. But this is real cool. I love this. When this originally came out, it only had the 5, I think, original Power Ranger coins. My favorite Power Ranger is the Green Ranger. So also on eBay, I found somebody that makes custom Green Ranger power coins. So I might have to buy that too, put it in the Morpher. And oh, and by the way, I got this for $1. He had it for $2, but he ended up saying, "Give me $1, you can have it." And I got it. Next up, I couldn't leave without getting something Ghostbuster related. So I went to the one booth, and it was like at the end of the line of the booths, and I ended up finding a complete Super Fright Features Egon. And he's 100% complete. He's got his little weapon there, along with his tentacled ghost. I don't know what it is, a spider, octopus thing. That's pretty cool. And his fright features is, you lift up on this little button back here, and his helmet should split in half. His hair goes up. It's pretty cool. I'm getting very close to completing the Ghostbuster line. Well, at least all the actual action figures of each one. And he had $15 on this one. And I actually bundled it up with a OG, the real Ghostbusters PKE meter. I used to have one as a kid, and I actually had it as a young adult too, but I let a little cousin borrow it for a Halloween costume. This is back in 2016, I think. So, you know, that one movie no one wants to claim. Well, my little cousin liked the Ghostbusters, so he was a Ghostbuster for Halloween, and I let him borrow it. I never got it back, so now I had to buy one. And he had $25 on this one, and it's got a little wheel on the back. You spin it, they make that spin. It's got little graphics on the screen, and then you turn this little knob, it makes noise, whatever. And I believe also, if you had the Proton Pack, there's a slot on the top where you can slide it down into it. But this is cool. $25 for this, $15 for Egon. He ended up, that was like $40. He ended up taking all $5, and I got it for $35. Now next up, I thought I was done with the toy show. I ended up walking around the actual Petter's Mall for a little bit. Didn't find anything I want. Was walking out to the car. Then I was like, hey, I seen something I wanted. I'm gonna go back and get it. I ended up going back to the booth that had the Morpher, and I picked up the re-release of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green Ranger morphing one. This thing was for, I think, GameStop maybe, but he was complete. He was only for $10. I say, why not? I have an older one. Here's my OG one. It's kind of broken. He's seen better days. He's original. Then here's the newer one. So he's got his little blaster holder intact, the dragon shield, and his little dragon blade flute thing. But yeah, Green Ranger's my favorite. I had to pick him up. He's pretty cool. Last but not least, I went back to that booth that had the Baxter Stockman, and I ended up picking up, you saw it in the video, I actually picked him up too. I picked him up in my hand, but I put it back down. is the Krang with his little mechanized chair. I believe he had $15 on this, and he ended up selling it to me for $10 because it's missing the left arm on the chair. So all I have to do is get that left arm, and he's complete. And another thing is, on him, he pointed it out, he has a little smudge mark on his lip there. You see that? You know, it's just a cold sore. But yeah, he's got a little smudge on his lip. That didn't deter me from purchasing it. The bubble was actually pretty, not that yellowed, but it's pretty decent. So yeah, I'm glad to add Krang to my ever-growing turtle collection, which I'm going to have to get another shelf. You can see here it is. I got 3 shelves so far full of Ninja Turtle stuff. Most of the action figures are right there, but yeah, I'm running out of room. I'm especially going to have to find some more room because I'm probably going to opt in to getting the re-release of the Ninja Turtle Sewer Layer, which they did have one there, but they wanted $200 for it, and I didn't bring that much cash with me. And speaking of cash, I ended up leaving with only spending $75. So $75 for all these cool stuff I had as a kid, I think was worth it. And also, which one of these things that I picked up do you like? Or what was your favorite? Or did you see anything in the video that caught your eye and I was like, oh, you should have bought that? Let me know down below in the comments. And until next time, see you later. Peace.